Hey everybody, it's your boy SergDragon, and welcome back to another edition of the Heavens Monsters Podcast. With me always is King Money, His Majesty,
King Terence.
There you go. Let's run this real quick. We got 205 Live and NXT of June 4th and 5th review. So here we go. We would have a match between Akira Tozawa and Noam Dar, but sadly Noam Dar gets assaulted by Drew Gulak, and the match is ultimately canceled. Instead, the show must go on. And Akira Tozawa wants to fight Drew Gulak, and Drake Maverick right there grants the match right there and then. Ultimately, in that match, sadly, Drew Gulak manages to beat the number one contender, Akira Tozawa, nominated by the champ, Tony Nese. And he would be interviewed saying, does this change your plans for fighting Akira Tozawa now that he was defeated by Drew Gulak? And he says, no. Akira Tozawa is still the star of the show, but this does give me an idea of who I might be fighting after I defeat Akira Tozawa. He already has plans. Next, we would have a grudge match between Oni Lorcan and Arya Daivari, in which case to determine that him getting stitches on his left ear by Oni Lorcan, Arya Daivari wanted to give him stitches. He's ended up bleeding in the match because his stitches were busted wide open, but he didn't get the satisfaction because Oni Lorcan beat him in a one-on-one fight. Nothing after that. So that said, let's go ahead and move on to June 5th of NXT. While he's looking that up, shout out to our boys Xavier Hill and Mikey Henry. A link to their YouTube pages will be in the descriptions down below. As always, go check it out. Go check them out. They're doing a lot of reactions and flashbacks of old. So, see what they're talking about. Pretty good. In which case, another...
If you're interested.
Yeah, pretty good. I highly recommend. In which case, we also have the 5 remaining members of the Heavens Monsters podcast: Renee, Farrell, Andre, Chris Petrie, and Delvin. So, we haven't seen Delvin in a while because he's been busy. So, either which, how's it look?
NXT.
Not UK.
June 5th. NXT.
Oh, June 5th for UK, but I'm just the regular.
No, that's it. NXT, June 5th. That's
okay, hold up. We'll be right back. Oh, this is going to be a quick video because they were recapping a lot of pretty much everything that was going on at NXT TakeOver 25. It would be just 2 matches. So we would have Keith Lee bask in his glory versus the, what was he called himself? The most fabulous, the most shining, the finest, that's what he calls himself. The finest, Coney Raves. And he loses again, despite being called the finest, by Keith Lee. And everybody is doing an orchestra. Bask in his glory. Bask in his glory. Keith Lee. And everybody said, that's pretty good. He's got emotion. Finally, we have a rubber match between Mia Yim and Bianca Belair, and ultimately, second week in a row, Mia Yim defeats Bianca Belair and puts her away, and ultimately puts herself in the title picture against the NXT Women's Champion, Shayna Baszler. And it would also be said that the reason why Io Shirai attacked Shayna Baszler with the candlestick after her defeat was because that she ain't done with Shayna Baszler, with Shayna, in her words. We didn't do a review on the TakeOver because of the fact that my boys had to leave early, and I don't think we have enough time to do that. We didn't do it earlier this week because I didn't have storage space for both Monday and Friday. When we have 3 guys, we can't do it on a Tuesday or Thursday because it's just us. We have to pull double duty. So that said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go ahead and end this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Hit that subscribe button if you like the content, and hit that notification bell for the next Heavens Monsters podcast. Hopefully this Sunday, if I can have the guys come over to my house to watch another show, not being Super Showdown, if that is the case, we might do a podcast review for that. So, thank you. And you got anything to say for that 4 matches?
Not really.
All right, then. Peace out, y'all.
Bye.
Yeah.